Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to discuss declaration and initialization of an array, right? So we'll see that what is declaration and what is initialization. So what happens when you write like integer a of 10, right? So this we call the declaration. So normally we declare the variables like integer I, j, a, like this. So this is the declaration. But when you write integer a is equal to 10, so this we call the initialization. So this is initialization. The same declaration and initialization thing we are going to see in the array. So here we have one example. So see this. So here we have taken one integer array with the size 5. So we know how to declare the array, that we know. It's simple, right? Just this way. Integer a of 10. This is the declaration of an array. But how to initialize the array? So here you can see that here I have taken integer a of 5 is equal to curly braces, and inside the curly brackets write down the values or a data. So here we have initialized array A with 5 values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So what will happen when this line will be executed? What will happen? Inside the memory it will create 5 blocks, right? It will create 5 blocks and it has name A, and we have index 3, 2, 3 and 4, right? And it will store, because it will be stored in the 0th index, first index, second index, 3 and 4. So here it will be 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So when you declare the array and when you initialize it, it will do something like this inside the memory, right? So this is about the declaration and initialization of an array. This is integer array, right? This is integer array. Now let's talk about the character array. So here we have taken character array B with the value with the range 5. So if you notice, characters are always returned into the single quotes, right? This way, single quotes, single quotes, single quotes, single quotes. So when we talk about the character array, don't forget that, or keep in mind that character must be written inside the single quotes, single characters, right? And what it will do, it will simply see. Let me fill this. Okay, so we are talking about this, right? So what will happen? And of course name would be B, and it will store A, B, C, D and E. So this is about the character array initialization. Similar way, you can also declare the array this way, right? Like here we have float C of 3, and individually you can assign the values C of 0, C of 1, C of 2 equal to some values. So here we have used the assignment operator, right? So there are multiple ways to initialize the array. So after the declaration and initialization of an integer and the character and float array, let's talk about the string. So here if you can see that here we have written one program, and in this program we have taken one string of 4 with the char, and we are trying to assign the string. Assign the string, right? But see this line, str is equal to hello, but it will give an error because L value required. Means what? We cannot assign the string. So what's the solution for that? See what we are doing here. Okay, so here what we are doing here, we have used get this, right? Getters, and through the getters we are taking the string inside the str array, and after that we are simply printing it. So finally you will get this output, right? So, and when you store this way, when you take the data this way, string will be stored in this format. So let's say I have taken prayer as a string. So here I have prayer. So when you take prayer as a string, so what will happen? Let's say because my a of 6 we have, so it will store individual character at individual location, and at the end it will automatically store null value which indicates end of string, right? So this is about how memory, or how string gets stored inside the memory. So it is all about the declaration and initialization of an array.